Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Before starting, subscribe and like the videos, it really helps. The content from this video are taken from the web novel and manga series of Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation. Now please enjoy the video. I wonder if this is intoxication. Oh, this is no good. Before I forget about it. After I said that, I took out the small bottle from my pocket. I slowly placed that on top of the table. Rudy tilted his head. That is, it's medicine that will be effective on Rudy's. That. I worried over how to get Rudy to drink the aphrodisiac. I thought it might be fine to secretly mix it with the alcohol, but I decided not to do it because it felt like I was deceiving Rudy. Even though I saying that I prepared an aphrodisiac, I won't really like it if he has some kind of weird misunderstanding. That's why I used the word medicine to refer to it. An aphrodisiac is medicine after all, there's no mistake. Is that so? It looks like something I've seen somewhere. Yeah. I'd like you to try drinking it. After I said that, Rudy laughed lonesomely. Until now, it seems he's tried various things like this, but all of them were no good. It was a smile that said something like that. However, he drank it without saying anything. This sort of poisonous pink-colored fluid, I wonder what he plans to do if it's poison. That just means he trusts in me that much, right? Rudy drank about a third of the contents of the bottle all at once. I forgot to say how much you're supposed to drink. Is it alright to drink it together with alcohol? He did say it was fine to mix them. Also it seems to have quite the immediate effect. While I said that, I took off my coat. With this, all that's left is just my shirt and underwear. It's a bit chilly. According to Luke, even without showing my shoulders, it seems this much is plenty. If it takes effect, you don't need to endure it, you know. Rudy's eyebrows moved in response. I knew that his gaze was carefully gathering on the nape of my neck and chest. He's looking at me. I'm embarrassed. Right now, I'm seducing him, right? Rudy. He won't think that I'm indecent, right? It'll be alright, won't it? Somehow, I'm the one that's starting to feel nervous. Even though I'm drinking alcohol, even though I was supposed to be using the momentum of getting drunk, I wonder if it's not enough. Alright. I decided my feelings and stretched my hand to the small bottle. Sylphy, you're drinking it as well? Rudy's bewildered voice. I took a gulp of the pink fluid inside the small bottle. It was thick and a bit bitter. That bitterness, almost as if washing away the alcohol, I continued to drink it. I felt like it was getting hot inside my stomach. In order to falsify that, I stretched my hand out to the nuts and nibbled at one of them. After crunching away at 3 of them, I drank even more alcohol. After 1 cup, my vision was in the sky. If you drink at too quick of a pace, you might end up feeling bad. Yeah, but somehow, I'm a bit tense. I see. Well, it is your first time drinking alcohol after all. While saying that, Rudy was taking small sips of the contents of his cup. Since his isn't diluted, it doesn't seem like he can drink it all at once. Rudy took the alcohol bottle in his hand and poured some into my cup. Then he diluted it with hot water. A short while after that, together the two of us silently drank and ate. The smoked meat was salted strongly, so it wasn't very tasty, but for some reason my hand wouldn't stop. After a short while, my body started to get hot. The area between my thighs was itching for something. It's working. I wonder about Rudy's side. He looks the same as always. He's as attractive as always. He looks more attractive than usual. My eyes are proceeding to the places where I don't normally look. Like his neck and his lips. It's somehow icky. Rudy's face seems to be a bit red. Our eyes met. Rudy has been staring in my direction since a while ago. He's staring at me. I'm being watched. Since just now our eyes keep meeting. Am I thinking too much? It seems like Rudy's breathing has been getting a bit rough. No, this rough breathing is coming from me. How disgraceful. But, I guess it can't be helped since I drank the aphrodisiac. Since a while ago my head has been all dizzy. It can't be helped. That's right, it can't be helped. My body is hot. I unbuttoned the top button of my shirt and exposed my chest. Even though it's supposed to be chilly, it's hot. I knew that Rudy's gaze was on my hands. I'm already not embarrassed. I leaned my cup. The warm alcohol fell inside, the warmth was coming to me. After the second cup, my vision went to the sky. I stretched my hand out to the alcohol bottle. That hand was caught. Rudy was holding onto my hand. I felt a strong will being conveyed, like he was saying he would never let go of my hand. Of course, I have no intention of running away. Sylphy. Rudy was looking at me with strong eyes. Rudy stood up. With my hand still held, he circled around the table. he came right next to me. And then, with a bit of restraint, he pulled on my hand. I followed along with that without resisting and stood up, and then said it. You can't endure it? Rudy nodded silently. He put his hands around my hips and started rubbing above my butt. He embraced me tightly. I felt something hard press against me. The plan has succeeded. Alright. Now should be good. I said the decisive words that Ariel-sama thought up for the plan. Then, please eat me all up. The instant I said that, I was thrown on top of the bed and pushed down. And then, Rudeus's point of view, I opened my eyes. I could see the roof of the upper bunk bed. I remember very well what happened last night. I thought we were drinking alcohol, then I suddenly reached a level of restlessness that I couldn't endure and just like that attacked Sylphy. I'm sure it was that the medicine Sylphy was using worked. To think there was such a medicine out there, however, I really do feel like I've seen it somewhere. I remember. That was the aphrodisiac being sold by the peddler in the town of Roa. Almost as if it was a wonder drug, my son went flying out of the room. It was almost to the point I felt like I lost myself. I thought the last of it had already melted and evaporated, as expected of 10 gold coins. However, I'm afraid to look next to me. My reason has already been blown away, but I still firmly remembered the contents of the deed. Sylphy was trying desperately to respond to me, but it seems it hurt. It was her first time. However, Sylphy bravely received me. Even though she was clearly overdoing it, she kept repeating to me, "I'm alright, I love you, it feels good." In contrast with me, I was absolutely running wild. I didn't have enough composure to be considerate of Sylphy. Sylphy's voice whispering in my ear was arousing me. I went at her with all of my desire without a thought of restraint. In my long life, it's the deed I've finally done twice. I had absolutely no confidence that I could do it well. More than the first time, it was definitely terrible. That's right, even more than that time. That time, Eris wasn't beside me. I slowly shifted my gaze to the side. And then, our eyes met. "Good morning, Rudy." Sylphy was there facing me with a shy smile. I slowly stretched out my hand. I was checking to make sure she was really there. I tried caressing her head. Sylphy closed her eyes. It looked like she was comfortable being caressed. Her hair was short but it was silky. Just like that I moved my hand and moved from her nape to her shoulder. It's a slender shoulder. It seems like it might break at any time. And then, my hand moved even further from there. I groped her chest. "Hi, wait, Rudy?" Sylphy was surprised and sent a look of protest. However, she didn't resist. With her face red, she accepted it. Sylphy's modest chest is truly with the feeling of the symbol of neediness, and there was frankly nothing to grope. However, the characteristic of breasts, their softness existed there. For the first time in a while the bald old man appeared with his thumb standing up inside my head and said, "It's not just about the highs and lows, right? Thank you, Opai Senin. It's been a while." Sylphy was certainly there. And then, I was deeply moved by the softness of her chest, and then my memorial stone was standing tall. It was made to stand tall. Heroically, standing tall. I was convinced. I'm cured. Unable to stand it, I embraced Sylphy. Strongly embraced her. The tears came flowing out. Rudy, that is, how was it? My body wasn't strange, right? Sylphy asked that while being bewildered. After remembering last night, you should quickly realize that such worries are unnecessary. Thank you. I just said a word of thanks, I had nothing to say but my thanks. The embarrassment filled my chest and took control of it, so it seemed like I might say something weird. For example, it was a wonderful tea party. For example, thank you for the delicious meal. For example, you're completely the cutest. Right now, I didn't want to say such words while joking around. I just silently embraced her and said my thanks. Just like this, my long and harsh lifestyle of fighting against an illness reached its end. And then, I gained an adorable lover. That's it guys, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want more and don't forget to like the videos.